All right, so this creator has over 70,000 YouTube subscribers, hundreds of thousands of views, a real brand, creative agency, and a business that from the outside looks incredibly well built. So, why are they making a mistake that could be costing them thousands of dollars per year? What's even crazier is I see so many successful creators making this exact same mistake all over YouTube. Not beginners, not small channels, creators who should know better, which means if you're building an audience online, there's a pretty good chance you're doing this too. So I've decided to break down what's happening here and where this business starts leaking money. All right, today we're going to look at Neighborhood Art Supply. First off, I really like what they built here. I just want to say that up front. The content is clean, the branding is strong, and production quality looks top notch. This isn't just somebody chasing views. Behind their channel, they're running a creative agency called the Cult Creatives. And immediately, this tells me something important. They understand what most creators don't, and that is views alone are not a business. And honestly, from the outside, like everything looks really smart. But when I started digging into how this business actually makes money, I noticed something strange. So I clicked through their website, and the first thing I'm looking at is for a way for them to capture the visitor's contact info. Like maybe there's a free resource, something like a newsletter, a download, some sort of way that they're capturing people who show interest. But when I look here, there's nothing. So I checked twice just to make sure I didn't miss anything. But no, there's nowhere for visitors to stay connected, which means right now their customer journey looks something like this. Somebody watches a YouTube video, they visit their website, maybe they buy, which in their case, I doubt anyone buys on the first visit because they're selling super high-end services. You can see here their base package starts at $4,000 and goes all the way up to 70K. So if they don't buy on the first visit and leave, that visitor disappears forever. And this is where things start getting expensive. So let's throw some numbers on this. Imagine this channel sends 500 people to their website this month. 10 people reach out for that base package, which, great. Sounds like a success, right? But what about those other 490 people? Like they leave, they're gone forever. You don't hear from them again. And this is the part that creators massively underestimate. Those 490 people, they've already trusted you enough to click to your website, to leave YouTube, and to go check out your business. So like you've spent months, maybe years, building enough trust to get them there. And then in about 6 seconds, they disappear. They're gone. So all that years of trust that you've been building is gone instantly. And I've looked at dozens of creator businesses, and I keep finding the same exact leak, which means there's a very good chance you're doing it too. Okay, here's what most creators believe. More views equals more business. But that's not actually true because views are just attention, and attention disappears. The second someone closes YouTube, that relationship is gone. But businesses that grow long term, they don't rely on that attention. They own the relationship. And that's where everything changes. Because right now, I see most creators are renting their audience from YouTube and they don't even realize it. All right, now imagine with me here. What if every person who discovered your content gets offered something valuable, like a free step-by-step guide related to your service, a free prompt, like helps them fix one very specific problem, a free 5-day email course, something extremely useful. Suddenly, instead of losing those 490 people forever, you now have a way to stay in contact with them. Instead of disappearing, these people stay in contact with you, and you continue helping them. And eventually, some of those people will buy later. Now think about what that does over time, because now your content isn't just generating views, it's building relationships. And when those relationships compound, that completely changes how your business functions, aka your YouTube channel. And this is where I see creator businesses completely transform, because now every piece of content feeds into this bigger system. You publish content, people discover you, they get something valuable, they stay connected, and that trust keeps growing. And eventually, the offers that you have in your products and your services become way easier to sell to that audience, because your business is no longer dependent on whether YouTube decides to push your next video or not. This is a completely different game. The reason I wanted to break down Neighborhood Art Supply is because they're not unique. I keep seeing creators build audiences without building any systems behind those audiences. So they're spending years learning how to get attention, and attention without ownership is one of the most expensive mistakes a creator can make. So after seeing this happen over and over again, I built something to help creators figure out where their businesses are leaking revenue. It's called the audience to income prompt, and it looks at creators' businesses, maps out where the attention turns into money, and more importantly, shows you exactly where the system is broken. So you can check that out below. And if you want me to break down even more creator businesses like this, subscribe, because views are great, but owning the relationship is where the real business starts.